Good day everyone, we are the Group 6 and our topic is all about starting early, retirement planning and estate planning. So, what is retirement planning? Retirement planning means preparing for your future as soon as possible so you can stop working comfortably at an earlier age. When you begin planning early, you give your money more time to grow through savings and investments. Even small amounts saved regularly can become big over time because of compound interest, which lets your money earn more money. Planning early also helps you avoid stress later in life. You'll have more time to set goals, fix mistakes, and adjust your plans if needed. It also gives you financial security. You won't have to worry about having enough money when you are older. Retirement planning, there are 17 benefits, and the first one is financial security. And financial security means you have enough money to cover your needs and handle emergency without feeling stress. It means you can pay for food, bills, rent, and daily needs. And the financial independence means you have enough money or income sources so you don't rely on a job or other people to live your life. It means you can choose whether to work or not. So makapili ra ka kung magtrabaho ba ka or not. And the second one is invest security and independence. The sooner you invest, the more time your money has to grow through compound interest. Even small amounts can become big over many years. It means the earlier you start investing, the longer your money has time to grow. This happens because of compound interest, which means your money earns interest and then that interest also earns more interest. Over time, this creates a snowball effect, making your savings grow faster. That's why even small amounts invested regularly can turn into a large amount if you start early and give it many years to grow. Third one is the power of compound interest. The power of compound interest means how money can grow faster and bigger over time because interest keeps earning more interest. The power of compound interest refers to how your money grows not only from the interest you earn on your original amount but also from the interest that builds up over time. In simple words, your interest earns more interest because this growth keeps repeating your money increase faster the longer you save or invest. This is why even small amounts can become large over many years. Time and patience make compound interest very powerful. One is retirement account for early retirers. A retirement account for early retirers is a special savings or investment account that people use to save money for their future so they can stop working earlier than the usual age, like before 60 or 65 age. Then, a retirement account is like a long-term money container where you put savings now. Let it grow and use it when you stop working early. Next one is maximizing your savings rate. Maximizing your savings rate means saving as much money as possible from the income you earn so you can reach your financial goals faster, like early retirement. It's about increasing the percentage of your income that goes to savings or investment instead of spending. If you earn money, you can either spend it or save it. Maximizing your savings rate means reducing expenses and saving a bigger portion of what you earn. The sixth one is budgeting and managing debt for early retirement. Means creating a clear plan for how to use your money and how to eliminate or control debt. so you can retire earlier than the usual age. Budgeting and managing debt are important steps if you want to retire early because they help you control your money and avoid financial problems in the future. Budgeting means creating a plan for how you spend your income, making sure you use your money wisely and save a big portion of it. When you follow a budget, you can reduce unnecessary expenses and put more money into your retirement savings. Managing debt means paying off the money you owe, especially high-interest loans, because that makes it harder to save. By reducing or eliminating debt, you free up more money for investing and preparing for retirement. Together, budgeting and debt management help you build financial stability, grow your savings faster, and reach earlier retirement with less stress and more confidence. And the seventh one is the health insurance considerations for early retirees. Refers to the important things you need to think about when it comes to health coverage if you retire before the usual retirement age. Health insurance considerations for early retirees refers to the important things a person must think about when they stop working before the normal retirement age, especially since they will no longer receive health insurance from their job. When someone retires early, they must find their own health coverage to protect themselves from expensive medical bills. This includes choosing a health insurance plan that fits their budget, understanding how much they need to pay every month, and checking what benefits are included such as hospitalization, medicine, checkups, and emergency care. Early retirees also need to plan ahead because health costs usually increase as people get older. Having proper health insurance ensures that medical problems won't take away the money they saved for retirement and helps them stay financially secure.
So next is generating passive income during early retirement. So na siya is makatigom kag kwarta gikan sa imong gipang invest, gipang rent, or sa gamay nga negosyo, even if imong contract is dili na siya full time. Then tax efficiency in early retirement. So makaplano ka para gamay rang imong taxes, then maka-keep pa ka og more savings. Then next is protecting against inflation in retirement. So, naka-prepare na ka og enough nga savings para nga idig magtaas ang price, dili na siya maka-affect pa sa imong pagkinabuhi. Then, estate planning for early retirees. So, makaplano ka kung unsay pwede nimo ikabilin sa imong pamilya, like savings or property. Then, achieving financial independence. So, moabot sa point nga makabuhi na ka dili na magsalig pa sa trabaho. Then lifestyle flexibility in early retirement. So makabuot ka sa imong kaugalingon kung unsa ka oras sa magpahuway, mabuhat sa imong trabaho. Then makabuot pa ka kung unsa imong gusto buhaton, like kanang imong mga hobbies. Then next is part-time work options during early retirement. So, if gusto ka magtrabaho, like kanang small jobs lang for extra money and or lingaw-lingaw lang, then next is reducing stress through early retirement. Gamay na imong problema kay if matigulang na ka, dili na ka kinahanglan pa mo trabaho kay lusod pod if bugson pa nimo nga tigulang na gani ka. Dili na siya nimo makaya. So dili na ka kinahanglan pa nga mo trabaho. Then next is exploring travel opportunities in retirement. So you have more time and money to travel and explore places. Then last is enhancing quality of life in early retirement. So pwede you enjoy a healthier and happier and more peaceful life because you prepared early.
Planning for early retirement is something many people dream about this because it gives them more freedom and time to enjoy life. But to achieve this, dili lang siya basta-basta. You need clear strategies and discipline. These strategies help us understand how to manage our money wisely, save early, and develop good financial habits. As a student, learning these ideas is useful kay makatabang ni nato in the future. When we start earning and handling our own finances, by knowing these early retirement strategies, we become more aware of how important it is to save, avoid unnecessary expenses, and prepare for long-term goals. So, there are 28 strategies of early retirement. First, target amount of savings. This means setting a specific amount nga imong kinahanglan nga ma-save before ka maka-retire. In other words, dapat klaro nimo kung pila gyud imong goal. Kaya kung walay target, lisod ma-measure ang progress niya. Second is understand retirement goals. You must know unsay klase sa life nga imong gusto ika-retire. Like gusto ba ka mo puyo sa province, gusto ba ka mag-travel. By understanding your goals, mas dali ka maka-prepare sa exact amount nga imuhang kinahanglan kung asa man ka gusto. Then third is passive income streams. These are ways of earning money bisag dili ka magtrabaho full-time. Examples include investment, small online businesses, rental income, or dividends. So in other words pa, mao nang kwarta nga mosulod bisan nagpahulay ka, which is very helpful for early retirement. So next is overcome spending fear. Sometimes people become afraid to spend kay mahadlok makurot ilang savings. Pero dapat balance. Dili sobra ka kuripot, pero dili pud gasto og walay plano. It means learning to trust your financial plan and spending wisely. And next is eliminate debt. This means bayaran nimo tanan utang, credit cards, loans, and other pa nga unsa mong bayronon. Kaya ang utang kay mura nag-anchor. It pulls you down and slow your progress. Mas maayo nga walay utang before ka mo retire para walay financial stress or problems. And next is cut expenses. These strategies suggest nga bawasan ang necessary gasto like fewer shopping express, eating out less, or avoiding impulsive buying. Mas daghan ka ma-save, mas tuol ka sa early retirement. Next is shift spending mindset. This is about changing how you think about money. Instead of saying, I deserve this, you start thinking, mas maayo nga masave na ko ni para sa ko ang future. It encourages self-discipline and smarter decision making. And next is translate spending into time. Every time you want to buy something, ask yourself first, pila ka hours kaya kung magtrabaho para ani? This helps you realize if the purchase is it worth it. In short, ginalantaw nimo ang gasto in terms of time, not just money. And next is retirement saving rules. These are guidelines nga makatabang nimo stay consistent. Examples, save at least 20 to 30% of your income, or di kaya invest regularly, or usa pa ka na avoid withdrawing from your savings. When you follow these rules, ma-stabilize imong path towards early retirement kontra sa others.
Strategies of early retirement. So first is long-term retirement budget. Long-term retirement budget means creating a financial plan for your future expenses after retirement, including daily needs, bills, and emergency funds. So kumbaga, daan pa lang magplano na ta pila kinahanglan matag bulan inig-retire para dili na ta maglisod sa gasto pohon. Then next is retirement investment plan. This involves deciding where to invest your money, like businesses, real estate, or stocks, so it can grow over time and support you when you retire. So mag-invest ta karon aron ang kwarta mo dako ug motubo para natay kwarta inig matigulang na ta. Then next is engagement in retirement. Engagement in retirement means planning how you will stay active and productive after retirement through hobbies, part-time work, or community involvement. So, dili lang ta maglingkod sa balay. So, kinahanglan natay buhaton para malipay gyapon ta og dili ta mabagot sa kinabuhi ni retire. Then next is healthcare cost planning. This strategy prepares you financially for medical expenses like checkups, medicines, and possible hospital needs when aging. So, kay matigulang man ta, mas prone ta sa sakit. Mao nga mag-andam ta og kwarta para sa tambal og pang check-up daan. Next is healthy habits adoption. It means practicing a healthy lifestyle such as eating properly, exercising, and avoiding stress to reduce health risks and medical expenses in the future. Kung magkinabuhi ta nga healthy karon, so mas gamay ang posibilidad nga magsakit ta pohon ug makaminos ta sa gasto. Then next is housing cost reduction. Reducing housing expenses like rent, utilities, and maintenance to save more for retirement. So, ang pagtipid sa gasto sa balay, katabang para mas daghan ang matigom. Then next is downsizing home. It means moving a smaller and cheaper home to cut living cost. Then, so kung magbalin sa mas gamay ug mas barato nga balay para maminusan ang gasto. Next is retirement abroad planning. So, planning to retire in a country where the cost of living is lower. So, usahay mas barato magpuyo sa gawas, mao nga ang uban magplano mag-retire sa lain nga nasod. Then next is savings rate increase. Increasing the amount you save regularly to reach your retirement goals faster. So, kung mas dako ang gina-save kada bulan, mas paspas pud ta maka-retire. Then next, retirement job planning. Planning a part-time or light job that you can still do after retirement. So, bisan retire na ta, pwede gihapon ta mukuha og gamay nga trabaho para makadugang sa atong income. Next, social security timing. Choosing the right time to receive government or company benefits to maximize what you get. So, ayaw pagdali-dali og kuha sa benepisyo, then para mas dakoy mong madawat kung sakto na ang timing. Next, raise savings with income bump. So, when your income increases, increase your savings instead of spending more. So, kung masaka imong sweldo, dapat masaka pod ang savings, dili kay ang gasto ang mutaas. The next is automated savings. Setting automatic transfer from your salary to savings so you never forget. So, you have to transfer ang kwarta para dili gyud nato kalimtan ang pag-save. So, next is redirect payments to savings. Instead of spending on unimportant things, redirect that money to savings. So, ang kwarta nga para unta sa luho, ibutang na lang sa tigom. The next is empty nest savings boost. So, when children no longer depend on you financially, save the extra money. So, kung mga anak na kaugalingon, gamitan ang sobrang nga kwarta para mas daghan ang matigom. Then, tax refund allocation. Use your tax refund directly for savings or investment. So, ayaw ihatag sa luho ang tax refund. Mas maayo nga i-save or i-invest. Then, next is tax expense management. So, managing taxes legally to reduce expenses and increasing savings. So, Kung kabalo taon saan pag-manage sa tax, mas gamay ra atong mabayaran ug daghan ang atong matigom. Dayon. Next is savings to income conversion. So, investing savings so it becomes a source of income like rental or business. So, ipalihok ang kwarta nga imong gitigom para siya na mismo ang maghatag og kita. Then, next is catch up retirement savings. So, if you started late, save extra money to make up for lost time. So, kung lahi ka nagsugod og tigom, kinahanglan magtipid og extra para makabot gyapon ang retirement target. So, in conclusion, early retirement is possible if we plan ahead, save consistently, and make smart decisions about our lifestyle, health, and finances.
So, good afternoon. So, my name is Fernando Pelaez, and I will continue the topic about strategies of early retirement. No? So, first one is about retirement job planning. So, retirement job planning is the process of deciding how you will generate income or remain professionally engaged after your main career. No? So, ang retirement job planning is about, for example, like after say mo pagpanarbaho, like after many years, no, imo nakaplano na buhaton na para ikaw while wala na ka nagtrabaho or nag-retire na ka, pong kay income, no, na mo generate sa mo para mahimo kang financially stable, no. So number 2 is social security timing, no. Social security timing simply means choosing the best time to start receiving social security benefits such as SSS. So kanang social security timing is all about kung kanus ka kung unsa pila edad nimo na gusto na mag kanabitaw, like mag quit na ka after sa mo trabaho, like after many years, then mo na siya pension like SSS bitaw ingana. Then ikatulo is about raise savings with income bump, no. So raise savings with an income bump means increasing the amount of money you save whenever your income increases. So example, like imong so ikaw tana to imong sweldo karon is about 2,000 lang. So imong gina-save lang is ibutan na to for 400 imong gina-save sa imong imong sweldo. Des ikaw nag-increase imong sweldo og 3K, imo po di-increase imong savings. Mo na ginatawag na raise saving with income bump. Kung mutaas imong sweldo, imo pong itaas imong gina set aside for imong saving, no. Mora na siya. Then kaupat is automated savings, no. Automated savings is a savings method where money is automatically transferred from your income or checking account into a savings account, investment account, or other financial goal without you having to do it manually. So ang pinaka-example na nalay kabantay mo anang kuan like kanang Paymaya or GCash, like ang dai nakaset dito na settings dito na monthly na mag-automatic siya na mag-save og amount kung masudlan og kwarta imong account. Nga na siya ang automated savings. So ikasunod is redirect payments to savings means taking money that you used to spend on something, bill, utang, subscription, or expense, and redirecting or sending that some amount into your savings account. So a simple definition ani redirect payments to savings when a payment or expense ends, you take the money you used to pay for it and put it into your savings account. So for example, like nag-utang kag motor, then nag-monthly kag 3,000, then kato kung mahuman na nimo ang imong utang sa imong motor, like mahuman na kag binulan na impas na nimo katong imong naanda na ginabayaran nimo 3,000 every month. So imong bato na to katong ginabayaran nimo naunta na 3,000 para sa motor pero na impas naman katong 3,000 ibutan nimo sa savings account. Mao na ginatawag na redirect payments to savings. Sunod is empty nest saving boost. It refers to the cost of savings that occur when children move out of the home, leaving parents as empty nesters because household expense usually drop. Parents can redirect the extra money into savings or investments. So for example, like ikaw, like, nanalo ka sa 40 plus, ay buta na to 50 plus, then yung anak is 20 na. Naka-decide na siya na mag-settle down, like maglain na siya ingana. Then usually ikaw parents nagasuporta ka saya, nagabayad ka sa tuition ingana, or like mga gastos niya kung sa pana diya. Example, buta na to magbinayan ka siya, magasto ka siya binulan og 15k, kay wala naman siya sa balay, naglain naman siya, nag-decide na siya ng anak. So katay imong usually na ginasuporta nimo sa imong anak na 15k monthly, imo na tong iputang na lang sa savings para for imong para ma-financial secure ka in the future, no? So next one is tax refund allocation, no? So it refers to the plan or decision for how to use the money you get back from a tax refund after filing your taxes, no? Ang simple definition na ni is tax refund allocation, deciding where your tax refund goes, such as savings, debt, repayment, or spending, instead of leaving it unplanned. For example, kung may tax refund allocation, so kani nakay tax refund ay na-refund sa mo na 30,000. So katong 30,000 naka-set aside na to sa mga butang. Ibutang na to first savings. So nakay 30,000. Ibutang mo sa savings 15,000. Then sa credit card nimo, lambayad nimo sa imong debt, sa imong utang yan na. Ibutang nimo dito 10k. Then katuloy yung personal spending 5k. So mo na siya ang tax refund allocation. Naka-plan na ba kung asa nimo makadulong ang kwarta? Sunod is tax expense management. Tax expense management is the process of strategically managing and planning taxes to minimize tax liabilities, to ensure compliance, and optimize cash flow for individuals or business. So ang simple definition na nino, so sa tax expense management, it's about organizing and controlling your tax related costs to legally reduce what you owe and improve financial efficiency. So ang tax expense management, no, so dire gina-track nimo kung asa sa imong ginabayaran, sa imong mga utang, para matrack nimo ko alain pa ba sa budget or dili na. Ang last is kuan with savings to income conversion. So it's a financial metric or concept that measures the proportion of your income that you are able to save over a given period. It essentially shows how effectively you are converting your earnings into savings, no? So ang example is kuan, sample no, so nakay income na 30,000. So sa income mo na 30,000 is nakay gina-deposit na butang na to 15k. So katong savings to income conversion, katong savings nimo na 15k, this means na 50% of your income is being converted into savings. Sunod is catch up retirement savings. So it refers to the extra contributions that individuals over a certain age are allowed to make their retirement accounts beyond the standard limit. This helps those who may not have saved enough earlier in life and catch up and boost their retirement funds. So ang simple definition for example, like buta na to na naka sa 50 plus or 60 plus, kasi ikaw nanarbaho pa ka, dito ni mo paspasan og hulog imong buta na to like SSS, example sa Pilipinas, paspasan mo hulog para retire nimo kuan naka kanang financial secure, nakadili na mabalaka unsa imong gamiton na kwarta in the future kung manigulang ka. And that's all. Thank you.
Good day everyone. My first topic state planning. So, mauni ang process sa pag-prepare sa imong asset para after that or kung di na ka maka-decide para sa ma-follow imong wishes ug malakayan ang hassle sa taxes or legal
healthcare
issues.
directive. First, well, is a legal document nga nagsulti og unsaon pagbahin sa imong mga properties if mamatay ka. Sa will nimo mabutang kinsa ang makadawas sa imong kwarta, balay or uban pang asset. Importante kaayo ang will para malikayan ang pag-away-away sa family ug klaro na daan ang instruction sa owner. So, second trust is a legal arrangement nga imong buhaton para ma-handle ang imong asset. Samtang buhi pa ka og para klaro unsaon pagbahin-bahin sa imong kwarta if mamatay ka. Makatabang sad ang trust sa pag-organize sa imong properties o makatabang og tax benefits sa pamilya. Third, power of authority. If is a legal document nga naghatag og authority sa usa ka tao para siya ang mag-decide para nimo kung dili na ka makabarog. Pwede niya buhaton ang financial o medical decision para sa siguro ang padayon ang imong mga importanteng responsibilidad. For example, if ma-hospital ka ug dili ka makapirma o maka-decide sa imong gisulatan nga power of authority. For example, if igsuon maoy mo manage sa imong bank account ug mo approve sa medical treatment para sa imo. Third, power of authority. If is a legal document nga naghatag og authority sa usa ka tao para siya ang mag-decide para nimo kung dili na ka makabarog. Pwede niya buhaton ang financial o medical decision para sa siguro ang padayon ang imong mga importanteng responsibilidad. For example, if ma-hospital ka ug dili ka makapirma o maka-decide sa imong gisulatan nga power of authority. For example, if igsuon maoy mo manage sa imong bank account ug mo approve sa medical treatment para sa imo. Fourth, healthcare directive is a document nga nagsulat sa imong gustong medical treatment if dili na ka makasulti o makatabag og decisions. So makatabang sad ang doktor og imong pamilya nga sundon ang imong gusto kung emergency o critical na ang imong conditions. For example, if gusto nimo nga dili na ka i-life support kung critical na ang imong conditions, pwede sad isulat nimo sa healthcare directive nga no life support para klaro ang imong medical reference.
Benefits of state planning. Control over asset distribution. You can specify who receive your asset and when ensuring your wishes are followed. Maximization of taxes and legal fees. Proper planning can reduce the tax burden on your estate and lower legal costs associated with probate. Protection for minor children. You can designate guardians and set up trust to manage their inheritance. Peace of mind. Knowing your affairs are in order can provide comfort you and your loved ones. Estate planning gives many important advantages that help you and your family both now and in the future. One major benefit is that gives you full control over your assets. This means you get to decide exactly who will receive your money, property, or belongings. You can also choose when they receive it right away or when they reach a certain age. With a clear plan, your wishes are respected and followed, and your family will not fight or get confused about who gets what. Another benefit is the lowering of taxes and legal fees. Without proper planning, your family might have to pay high taxes or go through long and expensive court processes. But with a good state plan, many of these costs can be reduced or avoided. This allows more of your hard-earned assets to go to your loved ones instead of being spent on paperwork, lawyers, or taxes. State planning also provides strong protection for minor children. If you have young kids, you can choose a guardian you trust to take care of them if something happens to you. You can also create a trust to manage their inheritance until they are old. Enough to handle money wisely. This keeps them safe, supported, and financially secure while they grow up. Another important benefit is the peace of mind it brings, knowing that everything is organized, that your assets are protected, your children will be cared for, and your instructions are clear gives you a feeling of relief. This reduces stress and worry. Your loved ones also feel more at ease because they know there is a clear guide to follow, which helps them avoid confusion during a difficult time. Overall, state planning is a way of making sure your family is protected, your assets are handled smoothly, and your wishes are respected even when you are no longer there to explain them.
Strategies of state planning. Donor's tax. The donor is subject to a 6% donor tax on the value of the donation in excess of allowable exemptions. This can be structured through trust agreements to reduce the size of the state for future state tax purposes. When you give a big gift like money or property to someone while you are still alive, you may need to pay a 6% donor's tax. People use the strategy to give away some of their assets early so that their estates become smaller, which can help reduce future taxes. Trust agreements. These allow the transfer of assets to a trustee during one's lifetime for the benefit of designated beneficiaries. They can offer confidentiality, professional management of assets, and community of ownership. A trust is when you give your assets to a trusted person to manage for the benefit of your chosen family members of beneficiaries. This helps keep your information private, make sure your assets are handled properly, keep ownership and control organized even if something happens to you. Life insurance. Unlike property or business interests which take time to liquidate, life insurance provide instant cash when needed. The proceeds go directly to beneficiaries, which can be used to pay estate taxes, settle debts, or provide liquidity for the family. Life insurance is a helpful tool in estate planning because it provides instant money to your family or beneficiaries when you pass away. Unlike property or business assets that may take a long time to sell or convert into cash, life insurance gives a quick payout that your loved ones can use right away. This money can help them pay important expenses such as state taxes, unpaid debts, funeral costs, or daily living needs. Life insurance also helps make sure your family does not struggle financially while waiting to settle your estate. The money goes directly to your chosen beneficiaries, which means it is fast, reliable, and easy to receive. In simple words, life insurance provides financial protection and security, giving your family the support they need during a difficult time. Professional advice. It is recommended to consult with a Philippine licensed lawyer and a tax professional for personalized guidance on estate planning. Professional advice means getting help from experts like a Philippine licensed lawyer and a tax professional when planning what will happen to your money, property, and other assets in the future. Estate planning can sometimes be confusing because there are many rules, taxes, and documents involved. A lawyer can guide you in preparing the papers, such as wills, trusts, and agreements, to make sure everything is legal and clear. A tax professional can help you understand the taxes that may apply when you give or pass on your assets, so you can find ways to reduce unnecessary costs. With their help, you can avoid mistakes, protect your family from future problems, and make sure your wishes are followed correctly. Getting professional advice gives you a peace of mind knowing that your plan is safe, organized, and beneficial for your loved ones.